Hey guys, my name is Romanti and welcome to my new video. So last week, which was like my first week of school, I had to go to an interview to get into some special classes. And two of those interviews were performing arts and journalism, aka creative writing. And I really wanted to be in performing arts, singing, dancing, acting. I really wanted to go there. And just last Friday, they were going to announce which of the classes we're going to be in. Guess where I ended up in? Journalism! I don't know how I should feel. I know I should be happy because journalism or creative writing, it's something related to books and all of that, but at the same time I wanted to be in performing arts. I wanted to be a Broadway actress. I wanted to all my dreams, they're gone. Well, I wasn't the only one who got denied the chance of being in the performing arts class. There was also this classmate of mine who was a great actor, but he didn't get in. He also got in journalism. Yeah, we spent the entire day crying. Well, not literally, but we were still crying. So in honor of my little tragedy, I created this tag, which I call the writing book tag. I have 7 categories, and I should get one book that corresponds to each category. So for the first book, a book with wonderful quotes that you don't mind decorating everything with. Okay. And for that, I will have to go with the Harry Potter series. Oh my god, this book is different from the others. I know. So yeah, I know that these books are it's kind of obvious that they have wonderful quotes, but they are great books, and their quotes are just so amazing, especially the ones by Dumbledore, and I love them. And I already have Harry Potter themed bookmarks, which I can't show you right now because my hands are full. For my second category, we have a book that was so inspiring it almost made you write a book. And I have with me the Shatter Me series. I don't have the first book. The first book, I lent it out to my classmates, so yeah. So yes, if you haven't read this series, you would know that this has a lot of poetry in it. Not exactly poetry, but a lot of metaphors. Everything was described in metaphors and just morals, things, and a lot of beautiful quotes. It was just so inspiring. It was so freaking inspiring that I almost went to Wattpad and posted a fanfiction. Well, not related to this. My own fanfiction. But of course, as soon as I got to Wattpad and started typing, I got lazy. Speaking of fanfiction, number 3, we have a book with a fanfiction feel to it. I hope that no one would feel offended about this, but for this one, I'm going to pick the Selection series by Kiara Cass. I don't know, it's just, they're so romance-centered, and everything seems to be going the way you expected it to be. But I don't know, even though it felt kind of fanfiction-ish and that they were very short, I kind of liked it. I love the Selection series. Even number 4 is a book in which your favorite quotes belong to your least favorite character. For that, I'll have to go with Divergent by Veronica Roth. If you want to know which character I'm talking about, I already gave you a clue. For number 5, we have a book you wished were written in a different point of view. For this, once again, I will have to go with the Selection series by Kiara Cass. Trying not to mention any spoilers, but this series goes by first-person point of view. And for me, it was kind of a problem to put it in first-person point of view. The main character who gets to narrate the story, she she doesn't get to experience what's really happening. Like, remember what I said, this is all very romancy, but at the same time there's like some government problems going on, and the main character doesn't get to experience any of them. And it was kind of like frustrating because, I mean, what's going on with the government, people? What's going on? I want to know. I want to know what's going on. If not, like, I wish that there was at least 3 point of views going on in this series. Like, at least 3 people, so that we would know not just from one point of the story, but also from other points. For number 6, we have a book that drove you mad because cliffhanger. And for this, I will have to go with Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Let's see. Now, if you haven't read Cinder, you should read it. I mean, this is like my most favorite series of all time. If you think I have bad taste, think again. So if you read this book, you will know that somewhere within these pages there's a cliffhanger, and it just drove me so mad that I almost threw this book off the window. Except I didn't, because at the same time I love this book. It's just, we're in the middle of a climax. We were in the middle of a tragedy. We were in the middle of something epic going on, and then suddenly cliffhanger, and I'm like, I almost blew my mind with this cliffhanger. And no, you don't do that to people. You can't put cliffhangers like that. And finally, number 7, a book you would or might have loved more if it were originally written in your first language. A little fact about me is that my first language is English, but my native language is Filipino. Yes, I'm from the Philippines. And yeah, and there are some great novels from the Philippines which I could have understood more if I knew Tagalog a little bit more. And one of those books would be No Limit Hungary by Jose Rizal. And yes, this is the textbook one because I read this at school. And this is all in Tagalog. I mean, the original one is in Spanish, and I don't understand Spanish. Like, I don't. And I don't even understand Tagalog. I don't. It's just English. Like, I mean, there are English versions of this book, but I wouldn't understand them. I want to understand it in its original language, but I don't know Spanish, not even Tagalog. I mean, really. But thanks to my wonderful Filipino teacher, she explained to me the entire novel, and I just love this book. I haven't read this book from cover to cover because I don't understand anything. I am currently reading the sequel to this book, which is El Filibusterismo. It's in my locker, which is in school, so I can't show it to you right now, but yeah. So that is my writing book tag. To anyone who comes across this video, consider yourself tagged. Oh yeah, before I forget, it has been announced that the Shatter Me series is going to be in a TV show, and I'm like it's just so exciting. We're gonna see our favorite characters in the silver screen, and So that is it for today. Please like this video and subscribe, and also leave a comment down below on whatever's on your mind right now, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye! If you want to know which character I'm talking about, I already gave you a clue. So here are some quotes from this character, whoever I'm talking about. I'm just gonna cut in. I'm in the Markiplier 8 million fan video. I was there. Just check it out. Just check it out.